Good morning, everyone, and welcome back for another episode of the Council. This time we're trying to convince everybody to join Mortimer's cause. For what purpose? I'm not sure yet, and I honestly don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this. I feel like I am being controlled by my own, air quotes, father to do his bidding, and so far we're doing a very good job. At the same time, we have to have a look at the wharf right after we're done with George.
Mr. President, I was looking for you.
Well, and I you, would you believe it? What on earth are you up to now? You make me change my mind for the vote of the conference, and then you proceed to change sides yourself?
Yes, I do understand you being surprised. I'm sorry, but there have been new developments since then.
What are you talking about?
You're the one who was right. Sarah passed on her choice to me. Mortimer persuaded me in the end.
In fact, you were right. I've been thinking about it since our discussion, and I've been able to talk to the other guests.
You should have listened to me, you young fool.
You were absolutely right. Please accept my humblest apologies, sir.
All right. I have my share of responsibility too. After all, I didn't have to listen to you.
Listen, I must apologize once again, but it's not too late.
Louis, listen. This is the last time you'll be dragging me into any such schemes. You realize you are playing with the destinies of nations. For goodness sake, grow up, young man.
You're right, Mr. President. I cannot apologize enough. Please come back to us.
Of course I shall come back. But from now on, please keep me out of your shenanigans.
I promise, Mr. President.
And try to stick with one opinion, at least until the vote.
You have my word.
Good. Now leave me, I have work to do.
That went exceptionally well. And we didn't have to use any of our points. That was the best part. Heck yeah. Off to the wharf we go. But I would like to stop by Vulnerville. How far is he? Not very far. The reason I want to do this is because when we went to persuade him as Godoy, he mentioned that he came from outside, and I wonder if he left Al-Azif at the pier for us to take. I hope he's not in here. Great. Okay, I just want to read this real quick.
What a mess. Looks like Volner was interrupted.
There's gotta be a significance to this symbol right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a rough sketch out of it. Okay, let's begin by making a circle. And this goes there, this goes there. Another circle under the circle. Elliptical, and there's a dot at the center. It's like, the more I look at it, the way I drew it at least, looks like an eyeball. So let's keep that. Make it like this, yeah. I messed it up! Oh god! So let's see. Act as if you arrived separately, leaving Elizabeth confined in her room for a month so she doesn't bump into Sarah. So wait a minute. Did he kill Elizabeth? Or did he take her away? I asked you to fetch something so we can get it off the island. Let's run the risk of losing it again. So for the last time, please go and leave it at the agreed place. Yes!
Volner told me he came in from outside a minute ago, so he must have accomplished his mission.
So that would imply that the package is at the wharf. We gotta go downstairs. Fuck Mortimer. Fuck everything. We are going downstairs. What on earth? Cannot be equipped. Of course. Such a bad timing finding a new book. God damn it. If this has been here all along, we've missed it a million times over. Let's go downstairs. Hopefully nobody will stop me from getting to our destination. Is anybody here? No. Good. Now, slight chance Sir Gregory might be down there. We gotta be extremely careful. Someone out there? Oh my god, it's here.
What is...
Yes! Yes! At last I found it! Al-Azif!
Well, you gotta admit, you did give us a run for our money. Huh? What? A page has been torn out.
Trait unlocked. Expert. Wait, expert on what? All your skills are increased by 1. Skill level down, manipulation. Skill level up, agility. Why did it say manipulation went down? Oh, because we already had it at level 3. Is that all? That was insanely easy and fast. I didn't think they would leave it like out here in the open. You might want to close the box after you took the book, you idiot. Make it even more clear that someone stole it. I wonder who. So where does that go? But I cannot equip it, because we found it now. I need so many royal jellies and Carmelite waters. Don't tell anyone I was here. Thank you very much, servant. See you later. Alright, Dad. Is there a reason to go see anybody else at this point? Going the wrong way yet again. Damn it. Make out your report to Lord Mortimer. Will do. What was that? Thought I saw a coin. Ah, never mind. It is too late now anyway. Did you by any chance restock? No? I have returned.
Louis, there you are. Well, tell me, how did it go?
I did my best.
Whom did you manage to persuade?
Well, there's no point in wasting any time. I'm proud to report they've all come over to our side.
Ha ha, Louis, I'm impressed. I was sure you'd succeed. I'm proud of you, my son. Even Johann? How did you manage to do it?
A magician never reveals his tricks.
And right you are. and you should be proud. You've earned that right. Son, you've accomplished a veritable tour de force. I couldn't have done better myself. Now, we are ready. The conference may begin. Assemble everyone in the conference room. Meet me there, and let's get it over with. My friends, here we are at last, gathered together to close this conference. I would first of all like to thank you all for making the time to be here and lend your services. Gregory, I believe I may speak for both of us when I say that we are honored by your presence here.
You are perfectly right to do so, William. Thank you for putting your faith in us and for coming here to participate in this conference. Thank you for helping us to make the best decisions. And I especially want to thank you, William, for perfectly hosting us at your home during these past several days.
I'm not sure all the guests would agree to that. In any case, Holm doesn't seem to be himself.
Good. I think we can begin. You will vote in turn on the question that interests us today. Are you for or against the transfer of ownership of Louisiana from Spain to France? Monsieur de Richet?
What's the importance of this? We did need a unanimous vote to decide either way, right? It would be in our best interest to make the brothers go against each other. We are supposed to sabotage Sir Holmes' project, so let's go with it.
I vote for.
Duchess Hillsborough?
4.
Duke Manuel?
4.
Your Eminence?
4.
Gregory, please. Monsieur Napoleon?
4.
Mr. von Vollner?
4.
What?
Gregory, please refrain from interrupting the voting. You know the rules, brother. President Washington?
4.
The votes are now cast. The project is therefore approved.
Dirty traitor!
Mr. Godoy, soon you will be in charge of passing the territory of Louisiana over to France.
It will be done.
What have you done?
Me? Nothing, dear brother.
What have you done to me?
What have I done? Nothing, Gregory. You did it yourself. A word of advice. In the future, that is, if you have one, don't drink someone else's cup of tea without checking what's in it.
Father, what happened? Sir Gregory, what's the matter? William, what have you done?
Not now.
You are mad, William! Father will punish you for this.
He will probably try, unless I get to him first.
But I cannot die.
No, you cannot die. You are, however, losing all sense of reason, as well as all your special abilities.
What did I drink?
Can't you guess? There are but few things that can have such an effect on such as we. You would know that if you ever ventured even a little way off of Father's beaten track.
Revenge!
Oh, no, my dear Gregory. You will not be taking any revenge. You will die stupidly, alone, enclosed in that rather withered body.
Help me!
After several centuries of near absolute power, here you find yourself on your hands and knees, hoping in vain that someone is going to help you. Tell me, what does that feel like? Never happened to me. Can't be good. You cannot leave your body, you cannot project yourself elsewhere, you cannot even contact Father. Go ahead, try. But you are my brother, so I ask you to remember that all this is your own fault. And I want you to understand I get absolutely no pleasure out of it. Well, very little.
You swine!
A new order is born today, brother. Enough of Father's hegemony. After all these years of servitude, I can finally stand up and oppose it. You chose to serve him, whatever his excesses. Now it's up to you to face the consequences of that choice.
Matt, I am stronger than you.
I tried to convince the guests to follow Lord Mortimer's plan. I convinced Manuel Godoy, Volner, Piaggi, Hillsborough, Washington. I swung the deciding vote in favor of Lord Mortimer. I noticed that von Volner was just coming from outside. I understood that von Volner just hid Al-Azif on the wharf, found Al-Azif and took it. Everything according to plan. For available points. What should I do with it? 4 available points means I can get my psychology to level 3, and so I will.
What? But... What on earth is happening? Am I dreaming or...
Louis, it's me, Gregory. Listen, we don't have much time.
But where are we?
Louis, I brought us here. You must act swiftly. I can't hold out for long. William has poisoned me. He must have used the blood of a former demon. I am no longer able to enter the body of someone else. The poison is gnawing away at me from the inside. I'm going to die, Louis.
But where are we?
In the ether. What you see is not real. It's only a mental projection created by my spirit. I'm occupying William's spirit at the moment, but I'm not going to be able to keep it up forever. Join me, Louis. Otherwise, all will be lost.
Yes. Yes, I'll join you.
Find a way. Hurry.
I must find them quickly.
What the fuck is going on right now? Right, we cannot equip this because my manipulation is already the max level. But I can take the Al-Azif. Yummy. Find Sir Holm.
Beneath your compassion, we take refuge, O Mother of God.
Are they frozen in time?
Good God, I can't even move. But Louis can. What's happening?
They can see me?
Dear God, if I lose the war against France, I will be doomed.
You have bigger problems right now, dude.
I sense that something is happening, but I could no longer move.
So Mortimer is not allowed in here?
History will remember me and the sacrifices I made.
I deserve a great destiny, and I will let nothing, nor no one, stand in the way of my dream.
He was not wrong about that. Anyway, boys, it's been fun. And lady. Find Sir Holm. Where could he be? Is he outside? Can we even exit this place? Is this the wharf?
But there must be a way. Rational and open, Sarah. Think, damn it! Think!
Sarah? Is that you?
Louis? Louis, can you hear me? I'm here, Louis. Can you see me?
Of course, but I don't understand.
Oh, merciful heaven. You can see me.
Yes,
Louis, I don't know what's happening, but you must help me.
Look, just calm down.
I can't see you, Louis.
I'm here right in front of you.
No, I can't see you. The caves are deserted. I can't leave, Louis. Help me.
You died.
Died? No! What are you talking about? Look, I am right here.
This is logic. How's my mother logic? Do we know anything about mother? Where are you, mother? We know nothing about her. Your spirit is here because he's a demon.
And as you are my sister, it's possible that demons don't completely disappear after their physical bodies die.
But how is that possible, damn it? I'm stuck here.
I don't know. I'm only guessing. Only your physical body is dead. Apparently your spirit is kept here.
I daren't try understand. Am I condemned?
Look, neither of us know anything about this situation, really.
Help me, Louis. You are the first one, the only one to see me, to speak to me. Without you, I'll never get out of here. Don't leave me like this, I beg you.
Listen, you have to stay positive. Seeing as I've entered the ether, I must be able to leave it. If it's possible for me, then it's possible for you.
Do you really think so?
Rational and open, remember?
Yes, right. You are right. There must be a solution. But how come you can move around?
I'm not dead.
I don't understand.
I think there are many things that you don't understand.
It doesn't matter. I trust you. You are going to help me, aren't you?
I must be getting on. I can't stay much longer.
Louis, I beseech you. Promise you're going to help me.
Of course I'm going to help you, Mother.
Thank you, Louis. I trust you. Thank you.
She was weak to manipulation, I take it.
But there must be a way. Rational and open, Sarah. Think, damn it. Think.
Are there any consumables in the ether? You know, just want to know. Or amber. Yes. It doesn't look any different from the real deal. Shut up, Mother.
Rational and open, Sarah. Think, damn it. Think.
What on earth can interact with this? And we saw it in the first episode too. I couldn't interact with it back then either.
What am I doing here now? Nothing seems real.
You're nothing but a coward.
What a bunch of amateurs you are. Please, keep calm.
What on earth is going on here? I don't understand a thing.
Louis, don't waste any time. Appease them. My thoughts are becoming confused. Help me. Be quick.
Yes, not a minute to lose.
Press right click to reorganize the characters depending on their affinities? What does that even mean? I don't understand. Oh, Jesus Lord. Which one is Emma and which one is Emily?
God damn it. I don't understand a thing. I'm doomed.
Emma is completely lost. She needs to be close to her sister. As
Oh.
for Emily, well, she no longer trusts anyone. Apart from me, that is. I have to stay by her side.
So let's put you next to Emily.
I have to protect my sister. Help me, Louis.
Stay with me, Louis. We must take Al-Azif back from him.
This will cost me. Let's leave Mother for now.
I can count on my father and my son to defend me. Yes. But will they make it in time?
His son is Volna. Let's put you right next to him, like this for now.
I won't let him attack his brother.
What? Who said that? Oh, I'm here too.
I need to keep an eye on them.
Move me here. Move my mother close to me. What about Mortimer? Where does he wanna be?
He wants to isolate me again.
That's not really Elizabeth, it's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
So I want to be right next to my mother and Emily.
I have to protect my sister. Help me, Louis.
Stay with me, Louis. We must take Al-Azif back from him.
I'm right next to my mother.
I can count on my father and my son to defend me. Yes. But will they make it in time?
I won't let him attack his brother.
So the father is in Elizabeth's body.
He wants to isolate me again.
This looks almost right. Almost right. I cannot look at Volner.
God damn it. I don't understand a thing. I'm doomed.
There's another way I could do this. Let's try bringing you here, right next to your sis. So this is Emily now. I'm next to my mother. Boom.
Looks like I've succeeded. They've all disappeared.
Louis, it's worked. But don't waste any time.
Yes, I'm coming.
At least as soon as I found the exit.
Isn't this Hillsborough's? It is Hillsborough's.
What? What are you doing here?
You? It wasn't enough for you to let me be killed.
Emma.
You have to come here and stop babbling away at me. Fool, you couldn't have stopped her from shooting, could you?
Now this lady right here is immune to questioning. This is conviction. Excuse me. Conviction. Do we know anything about Emma at all? To be discovered. God damn it. Are we being stalled right now by a projection of Emma?
You can change your tone because I'm not the one who shot at you, remember? It's not my fault if your sister got rid of you like a dead weight.
What you just said was nasty.
That was for treating me like an idiot.
I didn't want it to happen like that. I just wanted to exist a little too.
Didn't you ever think there might be other ways of doing that?
Obviously, it's easy to say that now. Louis, we have no time to lose. Help me, please.
What on earth is she talking about? Come on, you're dead.
No, there's got to be a solution. I am made of the same stuff as you. I already survived a gunshot at point-blank range. I will survive this. Help me. I'll go mad if I stay here any longer. I must have been here several months. I stopped counting from... Hang on. What are you doing here? Are you dead?
Look, never mind. Don't take this the wrong way, but it would take too long to explain it all.
But you can move about, can't you?
I'm not dead, Emma.
So you should be able to help me.
Emma, I have no idea of what's going on. How do you expect me to help you?
There must be a way. I beg you, promise you will help me, Louis.
All right, calm down. I'll do everything I can to get you out of here.
Thank you, Louis. I knew you were a good man.
Right. I must get going now. Just stay calm. Everything will work out fine.
Louis! No! Don't leave me! Louis! Filthy scum!
Is anyone
I'll
there?
kill you.
I can hear you. I know you were there.
Help me! Help! Can anyone hear me? It's not fair. I don't deserve this. I didn't do anything. Help me, please.
I must be quick.
My memories. I'm losing my sense of who. Louis? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Pick up the thread of my thoughts, Louis. Of my memories. Make haste!
Your memories.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
This is about my arrival, as well as Emily's. There must be an earlier memory that talks about my sisters.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? Louis de Richet, his son. He brings his 4 children together, and even then I didn't react.
Let's leave it for now. See what else is there to play with.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
The blood that Mortimer used is deadly poison for a demon. Home won't survive it. Oh, it's over for him. He's finished.
This has to be at the very end. Reconstruct the sequence of memories of Sir Holm. So we need them all, right?
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He knew I would drink it. The rascal knows me better than I do myself.
There's, wow. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8?
He allowed me to bring Emily back again. He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference, supposedly to find her sister, whereas Emma hadn't even disappeared yet. The poor wretch was shot as her sister was setting foot on the island. I should have understood that earlier. France, so much effort.
Analysis is correct, but there's no link to what interests me here.
France, so much effort, so much wasted time. From Charles Martel to the wars of religion, I simply did not consider Protestantism to be a real threat, and that was my greatest mistake. My faith in Father and the Catholic Church that he administered made me blind. I can see that now. I lost France through 100 years of war.
Do we need the memory right before he was poisoned? Is that what we're doing?
It was a trap right from the start.
Previous conference? That's when Mortimer started putting his plan into action. That's how this whole thing began.
It was a trap right from the start. At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring the Hillsborough sisters here. He knew it. He knew it. He already knew they were his daughters.
Even the spears are here still.
I recalled Sparta. I recalled Sparta of my exchanges back then with my brother. I did everything in my power to avoid the Peloponnesian War, but he wouldn't listen. He always wanted more. Father wasn't gentle with William back then, shutting him in the body of Pericles for 8 years, and reducing Athens and its cursed democracy to its knees. And when Elizabeth disappeared,
Elizabeth's presence was crucial for Holm. If she was still here, he'd still be alive. This memory is important without a shadow of a doubt. It took place after my arrival with Emily and Cardinal Piaggi, but well before I found out the truth about my nature.
And when Elizabeth disappeared, No, it's not possible. I couldn't have missed that. Not me. He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word.
Is this the last one?
He feeds Louis, and I continue.
Huh.
So Holmes seems certain that Mortimer has been using me, but I get the impression that he's only had this vision recently. It's one of the last ones he had.
He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we use.
This memory is important, but it's as if there's something missing. There must be an order to this.
Some of them are extremely old.
And when Elizabeth disappeared, he cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word.
This memory is important, but it's as if there's something missing. There must be an order to this.
It was a trap right from the start.
What was that about?
At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring
This is
the
the
Hillsborough
first event that brought Holm here. Oh yeah, I'm on the right track.
Okay, first memory is here. 3 years ago. And the one after this
again to this conference.
Has to be this.
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference. Supposedly to find
I'm on the
her
right track here.
Right after Emily, we got. It's either this or the one before this.
cherry on the cake.
No, 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 not this one.
Drank his cursed tea. And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time? And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
I'm getting closer to him.
Okay.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same
The
time?
fourth one is all the way down. Is there a memory down there as well? I see something.
He broke the rules.
I didn't see this one.
Ah, Charles Francois. What an adventure.
That's irrelevant.
France. So much
That's irrelevant as well.
I recalled Sparta, and when Elizabeth disappeared,
That's the fourth?
he cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word. And
One
when
more.
Elizabeth disappeared, he feeds Louis, and I continue to see. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we
Getting to
usually
the end here.
months to give to children.
And the last one is the poisoning, right? But do we really want to get to the poisoning or leave that out?
I recalled Sparta.
Yes, I recall Spartacus too. That was a really good show.
France.
The poisoning is right here. No, this is not the poisoning. That is the poisoning.
He's coming! And the cherry on the cake. And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He trapped me. He poisoned me to stop me from being able to leave this body. He cut off all communication with father and brought his children here. How could I not have seen it earlier? He's going to absorb me. The traitor! No one can stop him now. Hurry, Louis. I absolutely must see you before it's too late. If you have managed to follow my thoughts, come to me. Quickly!
Man, this is trippy.
Louis, hurry! He's coming!
What's happening?
I can sense him. He's here. He's trying to get inside me, Louis. William has completely lost his mind. He's getting ready to pull out all the stops. He's going to devour my mind, Louis. I'm not going to be able to stop him.
Louis, you are here. I sense your presence.
What? But he can't even see me.
Congratulations, my son. You have succeeded in joining us.
Louis, don't let him draw you in there. You are signing your death warrant if you decide to follow him. I won't be there to protect you.
It's over, my son. We have won. A new order can be born.
Louis, I'm so weak. I can feel him entering. I can no longer keep him out. He's coming!
That's what she said.
He's here.
I can. Can you see him?
He's here. He's coming closer to you.
Where? Louis. I don't want to just disappear. He's inside my mind. I can feel him crushing me.
He's just in front of you.
I'm so sorry, brother. There's nothing you can do to stop me now. You made your choice, and you have lost.
I was wrong about him from the very beginning. He's mad. He must be stopped. You can still do something, Louis. Don't let him get away with all this so easily. I implore you.
That is probably the easiest choice I've ever made in the game.
Look at yourself, Uncle. You're just as bad as he is. Despite being centuries old, and despite all the wisdom you should have acquired, I don't believe in you, nor do I believe in him. You can count on me to do my utmost so that neither of you will succeed in your plans.
Louis, it's over for me. It's up to you now to protect our family. Find your sister, Louis.
Which one?
She'll know what to do.
What are you saying?
Find her.
Which sister? I already have 3 of them.
It's over, brother. Don't fight it.
You will be punished for this.
Perhaps, but you won't be there to see it, will you?
You will be punished.
I restored order among the guests. I met Sarah Derichet's spirit. I reconstructed the sequence of memories of Sir Gregory Holm. I met Emma Hillsborough's spirit. I escaped from the ether. Chose to serve only the humans. I could have met a Sahel spirit. I have no idea what that is. There was another painting in the memory bit, and I didn't go all the way back there. Whoops. Would have that been important? No, give me another level, please. I beg of you. Okay. Nothing we can do here.
Where am I?
It's all right, son. Don't panic. It's over.
I'm back? Where are the guests?
I invited them to go up to their rooms. They're resting. Don't worry.
Gregory?
We won, Louis. It's over.
He's dead?
Definitively. Now the way is clear. At any rate, rejoice. Great things await us.
What did you do to him?
I devoured his soul.
But I didn't see you use the Holy Lance.
Indeed not. I didn't need to. Can't you guess how I did it? The Lance of Longinus is just a vessel, Louis. It could have been any object that had the blood of Christ on it. The blood of an ancient, more precisely. But I didn't need the blood of an ancient. You see, I have been in dear Lord Mortimer's physical body for longer than my brother has been in Sir Gregory Holmes. Therefore, I am an ancient, Louis.
He was your brother. Why did you kill him? He never meant you any harm.
Oh, Louis, I am exhausted. Let's talk about this later.
No, tell me why now. I want to understand.
Stubborn as a mule. After centuries of trying to convince him, I assure you I had no other option than to do away with him. He would never have allowed me to depose our father. In the past, he had already opposed me, and sometimes very violently. He seemed to you like a man of peace, because you did not represent any danger to him. But I can assure you, he was not. With anything to do with our father, he would be merciless. In any case, what's done is done. I'm going to rest in the dining room. Join me there when you're ready. The time has come to end this little antisocial gathering.
No doubt about it. This family is rotten to the marrow. I did right not to trust them. Holm told me that my last resort was to find my sister. I hope Emily's in her room.
Oh, that sister. Well, the other two are dead, so yeah. We only have one to work with. Can I talk to the other guests? Let's be very careful not to go to the dining room just yet. Oh, that's Peru. Can't go into anyone's room except for Emily's? I gotta make sure. Wait, this one's mine, right? Yeah. Balls! I bet they're all exhausted after this little shit show. I don't blame them. Wait, what's this? Who's this? This is Adams. That room will never not be available for everybody. What you doing?
What are you doing?
Oh, Monsieur Volner asked me to prepare his belongings in anticipation of his imminent departure, sir.
His departure? So quickly?
Oh, yes, he seemed to be in rather a hurry.
Ah, very well. Would you know where I might bump into him one last time?
Ah, if sir would like to say goodbye, sir will find him in his room.
Thank you.
Hey, so Volner is still around.
Johann,
Louis, I haven't the time.
what are you doing?
I'm getting out of here, what do you think? And going as far away as possible. Sir Gregory is dead. And in case you haven't grasped it yet, I am no longer safe here. If you value your life, you had better do the same.
Hey, wait a
No,
second. What do you...
no, I haven't time. Good luck in the future.
And he kicked me out. This one is... who this? Oh, this is the tower room. Well, between you and me, I believe that Mortimer could have chosen a better timing to dispose of Sir Gregory. Not during the conference, where everybody else was able to witness this debauchery.
Emily?
Yes. What's happening, Louis? You look...
Holm is dead.
Good God, he did it!
What do you mean?
He warned me that Mortimer would probably try to get rid of him. He couldn't believe it himself. But we have to admit that he was right to be wary. We are in great danger, Louis.
Wait, what are you talking about?
When Gregory came to warn me, he assured me that we would be the next to go down.
But why then? For what cursed reason?
I really don't know. I'm only repeating...
Whoa, hold up, whoa, what is going on here? Immunity to questioning. Huh. I thought I've tried that one before. Curious.
Gregory told me. When I brought up the possibility of us running away as quickly as we could, Gregory dissuaded me. He thought that Mortimer would see it coming and that we would have no chance.
I guess I agree with him. And now we're here. I'm not gonna let him get away with it. There's two of us now, Emily. We can count on each other.
Well, on that note, I haven't told you everything, Louis. This might be a bit hard for you to accept, so I wanted to warn you. There are 3 of us.
Surprise, brother.
Excuse me?
It's Emma, Louis. Just before he disappeared, Holm explained to me how to bring her back from the ether. We were pressed for time
And the only body she could find was one of those cursed servants. Can you believe it?
Emma, don't start, please. I didn't exactly have much of a choice.
Be that as it may, I'm the one inside the body of a masked lackey.
I had to deal with the most urgent thing first. We'll try and get you out of there as soon as we can, just as I promised you.
And I'll make sure you make good on your commitment, sister.
Emma, for the last time.
She is better, don't worry. Being a demon changes many things, and the prospect of getting stuck in the ether for eternity has opened her eyes.
Well, I guess it's your decision, but I hope you know what you're doing.
Are we ready? Can we go now? Louis, at this point, it doesn't matter what you think about me. You need me. I'm guessing you are well aware of what we're about to face, aren't you?
Not really. No.
That's just what gives us a chance, is it not?
It's usually the only argument the reckless have in their favor.
Take heart. We're only about to confront an age-old creature that can read our thoughts and force us to act against our will and wants to devour us. So what's the problem?
If that is your attitude, I suggest we reevaluate the possibility of running away.
Stop it. Let's all just calm down. Only a few minutes ago, it was just the 2 of us. Things are looking up. Our chances are only getting better.
How do we get rid of him then?
Killing him won't change a thing normally. He is capable of changing bodies.
I know how to kill a demon, and the irony of it is, he's the one who revealed it to me. We have to make him touch the blood of an older demon in order to encase him in his mortal body. This is the only way that might give us a chance of dealing him a fatal blow. And I've got the Holy Lance.
What's that got to do with demons?
Christ was his father. Believe me, if we get out of here alive, I'll have a lot of juicy details to tell you about the family. This lance actually received the blood of an ancient demon, and it can work on Mortimer.
Let's do it then.
I love the guy doing the voice for the servant. It's so good.
Are you sure you're ready for this? Will you be all right?
Yes. Yes, I feel a lot better. Don't worry about me.
As you wish.
I love him. So, does that imply my mother also borrowed a body from the ether? And now she walks among us? Why are you T-posing?
Louis, there you are. Look, she's better.
Perfect.
Good. Are you ready, Louis? Can we go?
Hold up.
No, not yet.
Be quick. We are waiting for you here.
Should we go for it? Are we ready? I'm allowed to go outside. I'm gonna have another look. What if my mother is stuck in the wharf? Mother? Mother? Perhaps my mother didn't make it after all. I don't see anybody down here. Oh shit. So this is it, eh? Now, if anybody was in the gardens, I would have trouble seeing them, as it is extremely dark. In addition, I would love to have some more juice to drink, but we're all out. I drank everything. We only have my superpowers and 4 skill points. Well, let's just say I'm ready.
Good. Are you ready, Louis? Can we go?
Let's do this shit.
Yes. Let's get it over with.
Louis, I've been expecting... Oh, I see you haven't come alone. To what do I owe the honor, Duchess?
I thought this discussion should concern the whole family.
Surprise, Father.
Emma. You brought her back from the ether. Well, I am impressed, my children.
It's over, Father.
We can't let you go on like this.
Enough!
Louis!
Who on earth do you think you are, for heaven's sake? Did you think I wouldn't know what you're planning? You are mere insects compared to me. You never had a chance.
Help! My head! Let's do it!
Now!
Ah, how dare you!
Keep going, it's working!
Get him!
Louis! No!
So this is what the nail was for.
No, don't do it!
It's over. You've lost.
No, 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 stop! Oh. My son, you will regret your actions when you see him.
Come, Louis. It's over.
Let's leave.
Is it though? That was way too easy. Did we make it? Did we win?
As Mortimer had planned, Napoleon Bonaparte sold Louisiana to the United States after purchasing it from Spain. Bonaparte continued his political and military ascension until he proclaimed himself emperor. He went on to invade a large part of Central Europe. The legend of Napoleon persisted after his death, conferring on the emperor the role of Messiah for France. Remaining very popular, George Washington put an end to the various internal rebellions without violence and re-established trade agreements with Great Britain. Upon his death, he became a national hero and left an entire nation in a state of mourning. On his return to Spain, Manuel Godoy proceeded to give Louisiana up to France. Later on, he became the target of the Crown Prince of Spain, Ferdinand VII. The latter gave no respite to his mother's lover, going as far as condemning him to exile. He confiscated all of Manuel's titles and possessions, as well as those of his mistress, Pepita. Pursued, they ended up living out their last years in France in poverty and anonymity. The influence von Wollner had over King Frederick William ironically ended up working against him. The sovereign thrust him into increasing repression until the end of his reign. Von Wollner became the object of the people's hatred, was therefore stripped of his titles and land by the new king, and died in poverty to general indifference in the Prussian countryside. The Duchess, through her close ties with the Crown, made it possible for Great Britain to build closer links with the United States on both the diplomatic and commercial fronts. She became inseparable from Marchioness Cunningham, reputed for being the most influential mistress of King George IV of England, and whom she inducted into the Golden Order. His Eminence was obliged to justify himself on his return from the British Isles over the letter he had sent to His Holiness. Unable to say more about the superior dark forces that he had spoken of, his mental health was brought into question. He was consequently withdrawn from papal state power, and it became preferable to speak politely about a faraway retreat when referring to his anonymous confinement in an asylum of Rome.
I ruined this man's
Elizabeth's
life.
family did everything in their power to find her, based on indications provided by their friend George Washington. In vain, they lost her trail in the port of Brest in France, and no one ever saw her again. On his return from Paris, Peru resigned from his posting as judge at the revolutionary courts. He withdrew to the south of France with his daughter until his death. No more was ever heard of Lord William Mortimer. His sudden disappearance was the subject of conversations in the European courts, but only for a few months.
Bonk. I defeated Lord Mortimer using the Holy Lance. I defeated Lord Mortimer with my sisters. I brought Al-Azif back to the continent. I left the island safe and sound. I got help from the Hillsborough sisters to confront Lord Mortimer. And that was it. Good lord, this game was wild from beginning to end. I don't know what to say. We've been talking about this all throughout the experience, all throughout the playthrough. It starts off as a political thing and ends up being, sci-fi and whatnot. Not sci-fi, a fantastical story about demons and legends and whatnot with historical figures. It was great. I had a good time with it. Very good puzzles too. I'm not big when it comes to puzzles. I don't have big brain, and I'm not particularly good at them. The first puzzles did give me a really hard time, as you can remember. After that, I got really into it. I tried to understand the logic behind numbers, behind names, behind everything, and it got all more enjoyable and so much more fun to me. So yeah, the puzzles were very, 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 very good and all thought out. Gameplay-wise, when we first started playing, I did say that this might be similar to a Telltale Games experience. Well, what I'm going to add to that is that yes, it might have been if a Telltale's game had 80% more content, 80% more gameplay. And this is exactly what this one was. It gives you choices, and depending on your choices that matter, you shape the future, you shape the story from start to finish. It's one of the games that I would love to go back to and make different decisions, follow different individuals all throughout the story and see what happens, what kind of information we get out of them, and what different outcomes we can get by deciding differently. It was crazy. That was The Council, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I will see you all in the next playthrough, whatever that may be. Until then, thank you everybody for watching. Have fun, whatever you do. Take care of yourselves, and do not forget, keep on gaming. I will see you all next time.